Dallas County could lose millions in grant dollars from the state because of a record backlog of court cases that has not yet been cleared. Hello again, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. First here at 5:30, Dallas County Commissioner John Wiley Price says the backlog started because the court system failed to work safely during the pandemic, and he says judges need to get back to work. Fox 4's Sean Rabb sat in on Commissioner's Court and joins us now. Sean.
Yeah, and Heather, this all came out as commissioners were getting set to vote on spending a lot of money to hire 11 more people to supervise folks on ankle monitors. Listen, a lot of people who are in the jail are there waiting for their day in court. If they could have electric monitoring devices, they could be out of the jail, out of the system until trial. But Price was against it. He said that's not the answer.
This county is drowning in pending felonies and misdemeanor cases, and both on bond and those in jail.
Commissioner John Wiley Price against hiring more people to supervise folks on electronic monitors to get people waiting for trial out of jail.
Frank Crowley court judges must return to work.
As of April of this year, there were 22,452 pending misdemeanor cases in Dallas County. 21,642 felony cases. That's 44,094 cases and 19,000 more backlog now than before the pandemic hit. Defense attorney Heath Harris says some judges are still working remotely.
I think that there was a time when a lot of the COVID restrictions were, needed. I think that time has passed, and we need to get back to work.
By state law, 90% of criminal cases in a 5-year period must be cleared, or the county can face losing as much as $50 million in criminal justice grants from the state. The county's current disposition rate stands at 87%.
We must dispose of 565 cases a week to meet the August 1st, 2022 deadline that is set by the Department of Public Safety.
If we don't put these positions and help the judges, I mean, obviously, I think
you can't help them. You move them from a physical jail to electronic jail.
And we are trying to work with them as close as we have.
My son goes to break the window. I got to fix the window, right?
Lone Republican Commissioner J.J. Koch.
The judges absolutely have broken our criminal justice system by not working. They have broken it.
Koch tells Price he's right about the judges, but commissioners must do the right thing.
We've got to fix the window, and we've got to go and make sure that everyone knows that it is broken because of them, 100% them.
My job as a commissioner is to help them as much as I can.
You cannot help them by being complicit. Justice delayed is justice denied.
So at the end of the day, by a 4-to-1 vote, Price being the lone dissenter, commissioners voted to spend a little over $1 million in COVID relief funds, American Rescue Funds, to hire 11 more folks to supervise people who can get on ankle monitors and get out of jail until their day in court. But that doesn't address what Price says need to happen by August 1st. 565 cases per week must be disposed of in order to get up to that 90% clearance rate of cases and not be in danger of losing up to $50 million in criminal justice grants from the state.
Got it. A lot of cases. All right, Sean, thank you.